A group of community advocates is now calling for more help for people still hurting after the Tops shooting.
News 4's Kayla Green continues our team coverage tonight with what they're asking for.
Today, community advocates are asking for justice for survivors of the Tops shooting who didn't die that day but are still living with the pain, trauma, and repercussions of the attack. Tyzea Stewart was sitting at the front of the Tops store on May 14th, waiting for his friend to get off her shift.
I heard the gunshots, and I turned around and seen the First Lady dying and falling over. And when I seen her in the gunshots, I started running. And I ran into the freezer at first, but I turned around, found the exit, and ran out the back door, and ran to my mother's job and got blood clots on my feet. They still haven't healed yet.
When he was running through the store, he fell, and items like his phone, shoes, and clothes fell out of his book bag. He still hasn't gotten those items back. Community advocates say there are many stories like Stewart's. They say there were 63 people who were there that day and are demanding they get their personal items back.
What about the living victims? What about the people that have to wake up in the morning and still deal with these things and didn't have time off or don't have money or ID or social security cards because stuff isn't evident?
Renitha Cottom's cousin also survived the attack.
She was in there with her 14-year-old daughter, and she was holding on to her when he put the gun to her head, and right before they made him surrender, she has a burn mark in her head, and he told her it was her lucky day. She begged for her life just like the rest of them. Thank God he didn't take her life, but he could have.
Advocates are also demanding Tops refund all transactions made on May 14th. They say they've reached out to Tops but haven't heard back.
Really, I don't feel like nobody really cares.
They're also asking for paid time off from the employers of those who were there that day and survived. In Buffalo, Kayla Green, News 4.